What's going on, my earth signs? This is a reading for the Tauruses, the Virgos, and the Capricorns. If you have any of those placements in your chart, there is a reading or a message in here for you. Okay, so just sit back, relax, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get going. Okay, so this is going to be for the earth signs, looking at what is manifesting for you at this time. Okay, so let's get started. All right. I see the ancestral forces at the bottom. That stood out to me. All right. So, anywho, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with us today. All right. I appreciate the energy. Our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. All right. Nice. You have Mother God here, my earth signs. All right. It says miracles in motion. Okay. So, there's something coming up for you where you're going to have a moment to stand out in some sort of way. You're being taken care of at this time. I'm hearing don't worry. Keep being you, keep standing out, keep being like your original self, right? If you feel like you want to change something up in some sort of way, you could do that. Um, there's something here that you may want, and it's telling you here, Mother God is saying miracles in motion. That means you have to get moving, you have to be active. Okay? It's not just about wishing something into your existence, it's about actually actively getting that, okay? Doing what you got to do. All right? I feel like this is a card of motivation. Somebody may be motivating you at this time. All right? Somebody may be pushing you forward. All right? There may be a motherly energy or a feminine energy that's heavily a presence in your life. Okay? It helps to get you going. So miracles in motion. Things, the worlds are coming together. I'm hearing things are colliding. All right? Things are also being pulled apart at this time. So things are being put in place for you. They're being set in motion and set in place. Okay? I love that. I love that. Okay, and I'm hearing you have a choice now on where you want to go, how something, what type of journey you want or something like that. Like, you have something here where you can really create something almost like you just have like an opportune time right now. Like, you may not always have this chance to do something that you always wanted to do. And now you have that moment, right? So, yeah. We have forgiveness here. All right. This is working on getting ourselves, up every day. I'm feeling, right? Sometimes we just got to figure it out, right? Forgiveness here. You may have forgiven a lot of people, but you may have also let go of a lot of people or a lot of situations, right? Things are being further and further removed from you as a problem or as a everyday experience here. Okay, so there's something changing where you feel better, right? You feeling more uplifted. You feeling more. You're looking at problems of the past as like, you're just looking back at them. You're not going back to them though. Okay, so it's like I've learned those lessons. It's time for me to move on. Okay, you have spirit guides underneath, so you are definitely being guided right now. All right. Hello, everyone. Legend and Sigma player. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. But you have the spirit guides at the bottom. All right. So that just lets me know that you're being pulled forward. You're being pushed forward. You're being guided forward. All right. Your hand is being pulled right now. Okay. So that you don't stay in the same place. All those planets that are around the Mother of God here, Mother God, excuse me. Um, it just shows me that you don't have to stick into one place, right? The experience doesn't have to go one way. There's multiple ways that something can happen. All right, so I like it. I like it. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. All right, let's clarify this energy here. Let's go through each sign. We're going to start with Taurus. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Taurus got two cards. You got the triumphant success and the mental conflict, Taurus. So you got two sword cards, two mental cards, right? Your mind is split between two different places. You're trying to make some sort of decision. Again, all those planets. Which way am I going? How do I want to do something? You may have some sort of opportunity at hand for you, and you're just looking at it to say, should I do it or not? So something here about taking a risk, a calculated risk. Okay. Let me get a message here for Virgo. Ooh. Okay. Let's try that again. Virgo, what we got for Virgo? We have the devil. Temptation. Okay, so what's manifesting for you is like you have a bunch of different flavors in front of you. There's a bunch of different things in front of you. There's a lot of choice here. So miracles in motion. You got to pick your choice. Pick your. I'm hearing pick your poison. Pick your direction. Okay, and stick to it here. A lot of things may look tempting at this time, Virgo, but it's like you really got to commit to something. All right. Also, I do see it. Do see here having some fun. Okay, with this temptation card, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to let loose a little bit. All right. Not everything doesn't have to be so stern. So you're getting an opportunity to kind of let your hair down and let loose, Virgo, which I love for you because you're very strict to the program. I feel like this energy can others can kind of see it and fold to it where you don't always it's like, okay, no, that wasn't in my plan to do that. So I'm sorry, devil, can't fit you into my schedule. But this is like letting your hair down, okay? And for Capricorn, you have the truth here. Okay, so Capricorn, you're coming to terms with things. You're just saying yes to a lot of things at this time. I feel like you're ready. All right, you've been ready, but it's like now you actually set. You have. I'm hearing you have your bags packed and you're ready to go. So you know what you want and you're going after it. All right, it's like there's only one way for me to find out. I'm hearing for Capricorn. All right, you set some sort of goal for yourself here, and you've reached a huge milestone in this goal. All right, Capricorn, and that's a good thing. Now, for all of the earth signs, do not be in your head, the crown chakra. You have to have a clear mind in order for these manifestations to pull through how they're supposed to. Okay? Um, and then the throat chakra wants to show up as well. So the crown and the throat chakra for all of the the earth signs here, okay? Speak your mind, all right? Don't be afraid to have the conversation I'm hearing. Okay, this is a lot of bright ideas coming through as well. Okay, okay, yeah, there's a lot with that. But crown chakra, throat chakra, make sure it's clear. All right, so where's my cards? Let's see. Let's get some more clarity. Okay, now you can have a message in any one of these messages that I'm doing, even though I'm saying this is for Taurus, this is for Virgo, and that's for Capricorn. Okay, so just see. But the Taurian energy, you keep getting two cards, Taurus, at the same time. Okay, so something here about twos, and you have the Six of Wands and it's in the Four of Wands. I'm sorry, the Six of Wands and the Four of Coins. Okay, so something here about doubling up, maybe. Okay, securing something, securing an idea, or being quiet about something before you actually let it out. Like you're working on something, you're trying to make a decision. Um, I feel like you're being very calculated at this time. And I feel like you may almost being a little bit too risky because it's like this door is closed and it's like, is it the good time now to open it? Right? It's like, yes, open it. Open the door. Go. So you're going back and forth on making some sort of move, doing something, saying something, whatever it is that you're trying to decide. You need to do it so that you can get what you're supposed to get. Right? Get what it is you're trying to get. All right. I feel like you're a little bit more afraid of the no or the rejection versus the just going after it. The Empress. All right. So just go after it. My Tauruses. All right. That is your energy too. Empress energy. So put some love into it. Make it look good. All right. Something here about getting back into like your divine self. Okay. And into your like just looking good. Whatever your style is and like really making it show, okay? Making yourself stand out. And you can't do that behind a closed door. Nobody's going to see the Empress behind a closed door, all right? We want to see the Empress in her fullest. Yeah, the Ten of Coins. We want to see the Empress in her fullest, all right? So there's something here also for Tauruses about you stepping up, you having to, right, maybe when you played the background role in some way, you may have to stand up. You may have to step out and be in the forefront. Okay, but it's a lot of success here with this Ten of Coins, excuse me. All right, something is going to be flourishing. All right, but it all is in your decision and how quickly you make that move so things get active. Okay, Whenever you make the first move, you'll start to see how things just quickly fall into place. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just it's like it's waiting for you. All right, Virgo. This temptation. It wanted to come out in reverse, and I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in reverse. All right, with this devil energy, because you got the 5 of coins with the 9 of wands, both in reverse. All right, this is not putting up a fight with something. Okay, okay, there could be with this temptation energy. You have an opportunity to take control of something. All right, and put it in its place. I'm hearing put something to rest. That's too many cards. The 5 of coins in reverse is also giving me like this. It's just something that's done and over with, right? So it's like no more fighting it. So something here, you may have an urgency to do something, but it's like it doesn't really have the same thrill anymore. Something doesn't have the same thrill for you. So you may be seeking you may be seeking something that excites you, Virgo, right? That's what it is. Because something here is very mundane. Something is very feeling too routine. Like you're so used to the routine that you know what I mean? It's like, God dang it, I got to figure this out. So you got justice and you got the 7 of cups or the 7 of baskets, which is about that choice. All right. You get to make the choice here. You don't have to eat the same thing every day. You can choose to do different. You don't have to look at the same view every day. You can pick a new view. You could choose a new direction. All right. It's something here about choosing to um, make some type of different choice. Okay. Whether that be um, a choice of risk, a choice of betterment, a choice of something. But it's just like, go ahead and do it. Like, don't be afraid of what is, like, don't stand, and it's telling you there's something here is crumbling around you and you know it and you see it, but you're still looking like, okay, but what am I supposed to do? Right? Because again, something here about something being so used to it that you have to like now um you have to be the one. I don't know. I'm just seeing you having that choice. Okay, you have a choice. You don't have to withstand something. You don't have to keep taking something. So what's manifesting for you is like, okay, enough is enough. All right. So for my Capricorns, what's up with this truth? What is the truth for my Capricorns that is manifesting? Something to do with money. I definitely see that. I feel like I'm hearing. I didn't realize I had this. Like I have more than I expected. Okay. The Hierophant. Yeah, you may have more than expected here, right? Something here isn't definitely in your favor. But excuse me. I'm hearing your loyalty is needed. Your uh something here is it can be it can be promising. Okay? Something is very promising. So it's like you want to maybe commit to something. The Hierophant. That's that Taurian energy. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So something is manifesting for you to be um how do I say? With the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you have the control of the wheel on how something is going and moving. Okay? You have control over something. Definitely. You have control over I'm hearing the crowd. You have control over something, how something is growing. Okay, this could be children or something like that. It doesn't have to be. It could be your business, but it's the control that you have. You realize how much of an impression that you have on something. Okay, you realize how impressionable you are. Okay, 10 of baskets, 10 of cups. Right, you're looked up to in your community. You're looked up to. You realize I'm coming. You're coming to that realization. Okay, somebody may recognize you for something that you do, and you'd like, oh shoot, like like you don't realize that you have a certain status. You may just operate in a way that's like, yeah, the she's like painting this painting, and somebody's like, oh my god, I love your work. I see your paintings online, and you're like, oh my god, I just post those for fun. I just paint. I just do this for fun. But this is you being recognized in some way for what you do, and that I feel like that kind of puts something in you. It kind of puts a air of like, okay, I can do more with this, right? You didn't realize what you were sitting on. Okay, so the 2 of coins is at the bottom. The time is now to finish with practice and get to the real game, I'm hearing. So you don't have to keep practicing the 8 of coins. You already perfected something. All right. It's time to get to the game. It's time to get in action. The miracles in motion requires your body, your mind, your hands, everything, your energy moving. Okay. Um, let's get one more card of advice for each sign. Okay. Thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate you. All right. Let me get one card for Taurus. Sanctity fell out. This talks about making peace with things or finding like the, how do I say, like the spiritual lesson in things. But it says through offerings, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Okay, so it's like honoring everything, honoring every piece of your life, of everything that you go through, the journeys. Um, making peace with things also that you have kind of had to endure up until this point. Okay, so that's your advice. Keep going. I feel like that's where that decision for the Tauruses comes in, where you have to make peace. And once you make peace, you can move ahead more efficiently, more, easily, without regret, without worry, without any of that. And Virgo, you have your path. Okay, I told you have a choice here. So where are you going on this path? Which direction are you turning next? Because the one you were going on, it's not a dead end, but it's like it's time to turn, right? It's that road is leading us elsewhere. So you can't just be like, oh wait, I got used to this. Okay. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fear and illusions. Okay, this is for Virgo. And I love that. The illusions are false. And we know that. All right, so for my Capricorns, what do we have for the Cappies? What is the advice for my Capricorns? One card, please. There we go. You got outrageous openness. Okay, I'm telling you, you're going to be known, seen, something. Okay, you see how that bird is looking at that flower like, oh, I'm about to drink the nectar out of it. So it's something about attraction here. Okay, and what's the term? Symbiotic relationships. Okay, it says, "Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive." Okay, so be open, my Capricorns, because your life something may go viral for you too. All right, you may go viral, and that may be like your little 15 minutes of fame, or it may go further than that, right? So this is the message. I hope that it resonates. I'll be back with more. Don't you worry. My earth signs, this is for you. I'll talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.